Guys, I was talking about this off air. When it comes to Kenyan music, the aspect of rumba and lingala really has brought us back to our roots. Now, I'm not saying that Genge to Genge isn't out here, but you know, we need something for the cool cats and the old heads. So I respect how the band Sauti Soul Generation for really doing that damn thing. But you know, you are where the vibes reside. We are here on Afterburn. And Maze, we have the lovely Anne Mwaura still in studio with us. Aye, check you painting, check it them, check it them.
I like this. You have so much energy because you've just been dancing. I'm just like, girl.
That's what I do. That's what I be.
It's impressive. It's very impressive.
Yo, it's a biddy. We have to get those endorphins somehow. We need to get that pumping and flowing.
Yeah.
So music. I mean, Afterburn.
Afterburn, yeah.
That's the damn thing, feel me? So we want to get into your company.
Yes.
All right. So guys, Anne Mwaura is basically, she just started, she kicked off something. It was actually at what, last month?
Yeah, literally 1 month ago, 1 month ago in 2 days. Oh my God, my baby. Yeah, I'm going to be like those parents who are like, my baby's like 740 days old. Yeah.
Yeah, 24 months.
Yeah, 24 months. Yeah, so we started 1 month ago, which is like absolutely insane. But it's been almost a year and a half in the making, if I like it's been a labor of love, and it's like so much is happening. I'm just so grateful at the moment.
So what exactly is the name of your company, and what do you do?
It's gonna sound very self-serving. It's called AnneMwaura.com, right? Anne Mwaura. That's me.
She has her own website, guys.
But the issue is, it's because I don't have a nickname. You know, like how Bad Girl Riri has like Bad Girl Riri, not Rihanna. .com. That's the only reason it's my name. So if you can give me a nickname, I'm happy to change the entire like name of the company.
We'll think about it. That's
a whole other story for another day. But yeah, so it's Anne Mwaura, and basically it's a media consultancy company. It also helps you with like media training, how to get onto TV. Let's say if you have a kid who's coming back from uni and they don't know what to do. Like I didn't know
where to start.
Basically everything I messed up in my first year, 4 years ago, it's now into a company that makes sure that you don't have to do the same. Yeah.
So now I like the aspect of that, because most people just think that when it comes to our industry, you can wake up today and be like, you know what, Jalango, you can be like Oga Obina and just wake up, switch on the mic, and be funny. Right? And just do that on radio or do that on television. And I'm like, no, guys, there's a certain level of training you need to go through. There's certain things you cannot say on TV and radio. There's certain things you cannot get into because you will be reprimanded for it by bigger bodies of work. So honestly, I like the fact that yours is giving guys a guideline, because most people don't understand what it takes to be in this industry, what kind of targets you need to hit, so the kind of clients you should be trying to brand yourself around, because you see that helps you. Because if you just go in blindly, Maze, you'll start thinking like, yeah, cool, I'll be a dope presenter, I'll be a dope TV host, and the moment the mics go on, the TV or anything goes on, guys are like,
people praise or criticism. You have, especially for journalist students, shout out to you guys, man, because you know, wow, what you learn in uni, it's not even like, you honestly, it's apples and oranges.
It's not just for composition.
Real time, and you're making it happen. You're surrounded by people who didn't go to like media schools. You're surrounded by different personalities as well. You're surrounded by so much that's going on at the same time. Don't forget, when you're an entertainer, it's 24 hours a day. If you're at a restaurant, there's nothing like you can't be rude to anyone. Anyone is a job opportunity. Anyone is a fan. Just always think about it like that. So people forget small things like that. And it's not just for people in media, right? So with the media consultancy, if you're a politician, don't go out and embarrass us in the, you know, in the States.
Exactly.
They also have media training. They also have people who advise them on how to avoid questions or how to, you know, not act the fool. I've seen a lot of politicians act the fool when they get to a debate on a question they don't like. To me, that shows weakness. That doesn't show training. And that's what this consultancy is all about. So it basically shows you how to talk to not just diplomats, but even have a confidence in knowing you as a brand and you as a person.
You're holding it down.
Before you step out into the world.
I think that's very important because a lot of people that are not in the creative industry that do get these kind of opportunities do really mess things up for us, man.
Yeah.
I think that's why we're constantly memes on the internet, bro. Because you remember that guy, like a rat on the highway.
Yeah.
You know, he has no media training, whatever. He was intoxicated during that kind of clip. But Maze, you know, when he was interviewed way later on, because people found out that he was a doctor, he was just like, that night, you know, you don't have the correct answers. You don't know how to not embarrass yourself and the facility that you're working at. So you're just, and that becomes even worse because now people brand you as, okay, you're stupid.
Yeah, oh yeah, you seem like...
You're stupid, but you're a doctor. How? I can't trust you.
Yeah, I've seen some people say nothing, but with so much confidence.
Yeah.
Like with the most confidence, they can sell water to a fish.
Of course.
So that basically that's what I'm gonna do. My media consultancy company is literally gonna be able to teach you to sell water to a fish. Like you will walk in there, you don't even know the question. Like today I don't even know the question. We're just going with this, right?
Yeah.
But it's the confidence that you have to be in any space, anywhere in the world,
of course,
and know I deserve to be there.
Okay, let's talk about mental health for a bit. All right. So for most people in our industry, because it is a 24/7 job, at some point it really takes a toll on you, all right? The days, honestly, I will be at a restaurant or someone will just walk up to me and be like, hey, Kelly! And I'm like, hey, what's up? You're good, but I'll keep it pushing.
Right.
Now, on a regular day, I will definitely engage you, right? But because I'll be at a space where my mental health is not A1, there's nothing that backs me up for it. Like in this industry, nobody trains you on how to handle these kind of days, on how to be like, you know what, let me leave all this stuff in my bag, do what I need to do, and then I'll be in my feelings later.
Yeah.
All right? So what happens is, unfortunately, people literally, you know, you spaz out. Will Smith, perfect example.
Yeah.
All right? You spaz out because we don't have a kind of mental health insurance. There's no one who's really backing us up to try and tell us, by the way, this industry is hard. Everyone will have an opinion to you, about you, or anything, and they're entitled to it because what? The First Amendment is what? Freedom of speech. Yeah. It's an opinion.
Yes, exactly.
All right?
Yeah.
But they don't tell you how to go through this process of, listen, they may say this, but it's not true about you. But immediately because someone has said something negative, you're like, oh no, I'm not doing something right. Like, oh no, this person thinks this of me. Who else thinks about that? So, you know, being able to shield all those things out, have a good support system, and, you know, probably actually seek help.
Right, yeah. I think that's the hardest part because and also I think people forget, for the longest time, for the last 4 years, well, let me start with saying I have mental health, right? I have PTSD diagnosed and everything. So when I started, I was told don't talk about it. But then the same people who are saying don't talk about it now are holding seminars on mental health. So it is such a confusing twist. And I know a lot of other people were told the same thing. And we've had chats and they're like, but the same person was saying don't do that. You know what I mean? So it can feel disingenuous, which is such, but just talking about it doesn't work anymore. Some people have chemical imbalances, so getting medication. Some people can't afford to talk to somebody. So you have platforms like Bonga, which is free anonymous counseling that, you know, can save your life. There's so much more that goes behind it as well, because when you say talk about it, some of the people who say talk about it are the ones who will go back behind your back and make you feel even worse, and they think you're not going to find out. There's like 5 people in this industry, honestly. Okay, you're a DJ, you're either a painter, you're on TV, you're on radio, and other. So like it's a very small
community.
So sometimes it can also feel like a double-edged sword saying talk about it, but then to who? Because then you start to get on edge, and this whole industry is a ball of anxiety because you're constantly an image before you're a person. So now with the website, what we're going to be doing with that is you can directly message me once you get on there. There's a whole mental health area of it, and I can now contact. I can find you the perfect fit for you. So if it's like a situation for domestic violence, I already have those therapists and psychologists on lock. I already have the websites on lock. If it's for maybe children or divorce as well, if I have that on lock as well. You know, with the last 4 years, I've had the opportunity to get these contacts, to find avenues, and if I don't, I'll let you know, but I will make sure I'm able to do that personally. And then within that, therapies, right? It's so expensive, and medication. So part of my consultancy fee will be going towards making sure someone gets somebody gets therapy or someone gets medication. Because I know like $30K a month for 4 pills to make sure you're happy is a lot.
It is.
So that's what that's about.
Honestly, I like the mental health is something that people don't really understand, especially when it comes to just work, all right? And the thing is, as you spoke about this off air, it's that people are leaving corporates and everything thinking, you know what, I can wake up tomorrow and be Kelly on TV. I'm not blocking your blessings, amen to that. But you don't understand what it takes from being someone who's like a civil servant working in a different ministry and coming into this space. Manze, it's hard.
Yeah.
Big time.
It is very hard because of all the opinions that people have of you. Because, listen, let me tell you guys, I have never met Anne before in my life. But now just looking at your accomplishments and I'm supposed to also be in this space,
right.
you know, automatically I'm like, oh, I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And then obviously, as girls usually do, it's, you know, it's beef. It's
don't like that.
Oh, I don't know.
That's also something we're trying to change. I don't like that.
Thank you.
That's behavior is ghetto.
But people not understanding that shift.
Yeah.
And what it takes to be in this industry.
Yeah.
Really, really, it worries me.
Yeah.
Because yes, anyone can do this, but guys, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of preparation. You literally have to talk to yourself. If you're, bro, I could be having the worst day, as you've said. And Anne, Sano, and I were all here in your face like this, smiling.
Yeah.
And people do not understand that, bro, we're literally giving our lives to you. We are showing you everything raw. So when you see people outside and you're like, oh, bro, I could do that. Of course, do it.
Yeah.
But understand what it takes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of giving up yourself, your personal life, and sometimes it can interject into your relationships.
Of course.
Even like family. That's why I don't really mention my family. I have a family, they're fantastic. I love them so much. But I don't mention them because, gotta say that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I gotta say that because it can trickle down to them. They'll hear stories. You know, like my mom's in church. Those ladies really, you know, they be chap, chap, chap. And I'm just like, Mom, we have the relationship where she can come to me first. But what happens with guys in media, especially, who don't have that?
Yeah.
They're just floating. Well, they kind of feel like they're out there. Even for DJs, I really, you know, empathize because you'll see certain guys getting all these gigs and you're like, but why not me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I that's so fair to see. But then what happens when you're starting out there? Sometimes it's just not vocalizing. Sometimes it just sucks. But
Yeah,
then it's navigating around that. So creating a system around you, you know?
Yeah.
Like all the girlies who have become successful are the ones I've noticed helped not their friends alone, but other women, random women, put their names in rooms that weren't there, the ones who were best fit for the job.
Oof.
And that's the only way you can progress.
Guys, her website, as she said earlier, will help you, first of all, answer questions when it comes to hard, you know, interviews and stuff like that. But it will also put you on the right track as to what exactly you want to be, whether be it in TV, radio, behind the scenes. All right? So honestly, I would really advise you, if you want to come into this industry, straight to that website. What is the...
www.anne.
You said triple W?
www.
Okay, www.
If we're going old school, you know. Anne, ANNE, and then Mwaura, MWAURA.com. Very simple. And it's very easy to use.
What is the fee?
So that is on a case-by-case structure. So let's say if you're like a small business and you need advice on how to get on air, I'm not going to charge you the same as like a bigger corporate, or if you're an individual. That's very case-by-case basis as well.
So guys, she's pocket friendly. I tell you, even though Kikuyus love money, man, she's out here trying to help you. She's trying to put you on game. Now, if I were you, I would definitely go to her website right now. But Anne, thank you so much for coming through tonight.
Thank you.
We have vibed out, we have laughed, we have bantered on the side, things that guys don't know. But honestly, thank you so much for just putting us on. Thank you so much for providing a platform that can advise Kenyans, that can help Kenyans get to the place that they need to be, because, hey, it's tough out here.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah, you said you were new, like, to all of this, and you're doing fantastic. You know what I mean?
We are trying.
Like, wow.
We are trying.
4 months in, it wasn't like this. It's really good to see, and I made a new friend. We
BFFs now.
Yeah. We're gonna hang out.
All right. So right after the break, Manze, we're going to, you know, just talk about our insecurities again. But you know, it's a space of love. It's a space of opportunity. So stay tuned, Manze. DJ Steno is about to get back onto the ones and twos.
Yeah.
So see you in the Mali.